Alright guys, we're setting up those cards for this episode. We're on episode 52. JVD is still the champion with $4,000. And the person who's going to play him is Gary Newkirk.
Heidi ho.
And y'all guys ready to go?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Well, it's the best 2 out of 3. Y'all know that. And here we go. JVD, this is your question.
See.
We found 100 people who have a pig as a pet and asked them, do you ever let your pig share your bed? How many pig owners said they do let their pig share their bed?
That's the craziest bestiality I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
We're moving on from that topic. I'm going to say 42.
Going 42? Okay, Gary, what do you think? Is it higher or lower than 42?
I guess they were going legit when they said bringing home the bacon.
Good one, Gary.
Matt, you're going to kill me for saying that, but I don't care. But, I'm going to have to say that's higher than 42. Higher.
Very well. The actual number of pig owners that said they do let their pig lay in bed with them is 11. It's not higher, it's lower. All right, JVD, you have the queen showing. What do you want to do with that queen?
Lower.
Lower than a queen. No, it's a king. Free chance goes to you, Gary. You have that 5.
All right, I'm going to go higher, please.
Higher than a 5. It's a 7.
Higher again, please.
Higher than a 7. It's a double. All right, no good. This is your question, Gary.
All right.
Gary, we polled 100 beauty pageant contestants and asked them, do you think your legs are too fat? How many beauty pageant contestants says yes, their legs are too fat? And I'm too loud again.
Well, I wouldn't say that a lady's legs weren't fat because if you're a beauty pageant girl or whatever, you gotta be good looking, and I'm not gonna criticize that, but I'm gonna say that's gonna be a middle number of 53.
53, okay. Okay, JVD, is it higher or lower than 53?
100 beauty pageant contestants did see that their legs were fat? Yeah.
I said how many, well, the question is how many beauty pageants that said that they think their legs are fat. And he looks like he got an arrow going down, so it's lower. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of beauty pageants that said that their legs are too fat is 36. It is lower. Good job, JVD. Okay, you have that queen showing. What do you want to do with that?
Let's try it again. Let's go lower.
Okay, lower than a queen. It's a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 10.
I'll freeze.
Keeping Gary away from his cards. And this question goes to you, JVD. JVD, we asked 100 people if a magic genie appeared and offered to grant you just one wish, would you wish for money? How many people said they would wish for money?
Money is a big, powerful thing. It makes a lot of people really good or really bad.
True.
And we don't care if you would or not. Personally, I would go ahead and go for about 20 pounds of pork chops. No, I'm only kidding. To be honest, and I wouldn't tell my girlfriend to watch this video, because I care about her a lot. If I had one wish, I would just wish that, I can go ahead and be with her. My life happy for once.
Yes.
As for the question that you asked just about money, I would say it's a relatively medium number. So I'm going to say around 56.
56. Okay, there it is. Gary, is it higher or lower than 56?
A lot of people would wish for money. I mean, hey, like you said, money's a powerful thing. But another thing that makes the world go around. People would love to have something that they pretty much spend it on, whatever. But 56 is a good number. But I'm going to have to go above and beyond a little bit and say a little bit higher.
Okay, higher than 56. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of people that said that they would wish to have money if a genie would grant them that wish is 40. Is not higher, it's a little lower. Alright, JVD, you have that 10 showing. What do you want to do with that?
Change it.
Okay, he's changing it. The 10 becomes a 7.
Not the best change in the world. Higher.
Higher than a 7? It's a 10. If you had a not changed it, it would have been double.
Yeah, thank God I did. I'll freeze it there.
Freezing? Okay, and this would be the fourth and final question. Somebody must win on this play of the card, so control is critical. Y'all can hear me, can't y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to keep it down as good as I can, okay. And this question goes to you, Gary. We asked 100 married women, has your husband sent you flowers in the past month? How many said yes, they have sent them flowers in the past month?
There are some husbands who like to send flowers. There are some who don't. But for the past month, I'm going to have to probably take a guess that some probably have. It all depends. But that's going to be a medium number. Ooh. 57.
57, okay. JVD, is it higher or lower than 57?
How many said they have sent him flowers in the past month?
Yes. And Gary said 57.
Oh, boy. Thinking a small bit higher.
A little higher, even higher than that. Okay, let's see who gets it. The actual number of husbands or married women that said that their husbands had sent them flowers in the past month is 28. It is not higher, it is lower. So, Gary, you get it. Now, Gary, you have a decision to make. You have that 5 showing, and you have the power to change that card if you want to, but you have 4 cards to go in order to win your first game. JVD has that 10. He does not have the power to change that 10. He has only 1 card to go. What do you want to do? Play it yourself or pass it?
JVD, you look pretty relaxed, don't you?
Kind of.
No, I tend to get. I hope you get stressed out a little bit, maybe.
You're passing to me?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, JVD, you have to make this call.
Lower.
All right, for the first game and $1,000, lower than a 10. No, it's a queen, and Gary wins the first game.
Way to go, Gary.
Nicely done, Gary. $1,000. All right, and we're setting up for the board for round 2.
You know, a lot of high cards are just gone, so that's a good thing for me to remember.
Yep.
Bringing home the bacon.
Like I said, it always helps to remember what's been played, so you'll know
I heard that, Gary.
how to call it, okay?
Glad you weren't on the call earlier, what I said earlier.
Yep. Okay, JVD, this is your question for round 2. We asked 100 police officers, have you ever fired your gun in the line of duty? Big question for the times that we're going through now. How many said yes, they have fired the gun in the line of duty?
Well, see, what's been happening, by the way, to just say this, Rodney, what's been happening right now in our country, and what the question asks really different, no offense.
Right.
Because what happened is someone was being stupid while thinking that people were armed when it wasn't the case.
That was, yeah. Agreed.
Definitely not say what I want to say because in threat of possibly getting you you yelled at or taken off of YouTube. If I won't do it, I'll do it on my channel on a different day.
Okay.
As for the question, how many cops have fired their pistol or handgun in the line of duty?
Yes.
I'm going to say 47.
Going 47. Okay, and Gary, what do you think? Is it higher or lower than 47?
The way things that our country's gone with the bad times of people doing bad stuff, which I'm not going to say, but I believe it's going to be a tad bit higher.
Tad bit higher. Interesting. Let's see. The actual number of police officers that said they have fired the gun in a line of duty it's 47 on the nose, JVD. So JVD, you know what that means. You get a $1,000 bonus no matter what.
What the hell just happened?
You hit it on the nose. That's what happened. So you got. So now you're up to $5,000. Good answer, and you get to control the cards. You have the queen showing.
So we're keeping go lower.
Okay, he's keeping it lower than the queen. No, it's a double again.
Why are we doing this? Why are they doing this to me?
I don't know. These cards. This is how the computer's acting today.
That's what you were talking about beer. I don't know why.
All right, Gary. Free chance. You have that queen.
All right, let's go lower.
Lower than the queen. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than 6. No, it's a 3. All right, Gary, your question.
All right, let's hear it.
Gary, we asked 100 women, can you lean over and touch your toes without bending your knees? How many women said yes, they can lean over and touch their toes without bending their knees?
Okay, I can't do it, but most women are pretty flexible to do that, but it's gonna be in the middle because there's some who can, some who can't. But wow, this is actually a tough one.
Yeah.
I just did it.
Good for you.
Ben's one of the few that can do it.
Yeah, I sort of don't care. But for the question wise, 61.
Going 61. Okay, JVD, is it higher or lower than 61?
A little bit lower.
Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of women that can lean over and touch their toes without bending their knees is 81. Is not lower, it's higher. Okay. Gary, you have that queen showing. What do you want to do with that?
You know what? Let's go higher, please.
You going higher than the queen?
Oh, no, not higher. Lower. Excuse me.
Okay, calm down. What's your decision?
Lower.
He's going lower. Lower than the queen? It's a 6 again.
Okay, higher this time.
Higher than a 6? It's a 10.
All right, let's stop right there.
He's freezing, keeping JVD away from his cards. And JVD, this is your question. Okay, JVD, we asked 100 married men. When getting ready to go out, whose background noise is that?
That's right.
Okay. Okay, we asked 100 married women, or excuse me, married men, excuse me, let me be clear. We asked 100 married men, when getting ready to go out, who spends more time in the bathroom, you or your wife? How many men said that they spend more time in the bathroom?
Oh my God. That's going to be a relatively low number. I'm going to say 37.
Going 37. Okay, Gary, is it higher or lower than 37?
Higher.
Going higher. No comment, huh, Gary?
I'm a guilty person.
Oh, you're one of the 37 that stays in the bathroom longer than...
Hey, I followed the 3 S's that I'm not going to say.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, here's the answer to the question. The actual number of men that said they stay in the bathroom longer than their wife is 16. Is not higher, is lower. JVD, you got that queen showing. What do you want to do with that?
Lower.
Lower than the queen. It's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 6.
Lower.
You going lower?
No. I'll freeze it there, actually.
Okay, freezing on the 6. All right, so y'all both tied. Now we're playing a sudden death question. Somebody must win on this play of the cards, but control is critical. Gary, you're up.
All right.
We asked 100 women, have you ever returned a dress to a store even though you have already worn it? How many women said they have?
Can you please repeat it?
Yes. We asked 100 women, have you ever returned a dress to a store even though you have already worn it? How many women said they have?
Oh boy, picky.
Yeah.
56.
Going 56. Okay, JVD, is it higher or lower than 56?
A little bit higher.
Higher. You think they more than 56 did it? Okay, let's see who's going to get control. The actual number of women that said they have returned a dress to a store even though they have already worn it is only 20. Is not higher, is lower. Okay, Gary, you have an important decision. You have the 10 showing and 2 cards to go, but you have the power to change it. JVD has a 6. He has 2 cards to go. He does not have the power to change. Now, do you want to play yourself or pass it to JVD?
I'm going to keep my turn, and I'd like to change the card, please.
Okay, this is an important decision. The 10 becomes a 5.
Let's go higher, please.
Higher than a 5. It's a 10. Continue.
Please be lower.
If it is lower, Gary, you're the new champion. You have $2,000. You're going off to the money cards for $144,000. Lower than a 10. You did it, Gary. You're the new champion.
Okay.
So you have $2,000, and you're going off to the money cards for $144,000. JVD, you're going home with $5,000, and our congratulations. All right.
Does that include what I won in previous games?
That's included what you won in previous games. Yes.
There's no way I'm going to the tournament. Damn, I want to go there so bad.
Yep. All right. Let's reset the game, and Gary, you're going off to the money cards.
All right.
Let's get them. Bring out the money cards game again. You feel like doing another game, Gary?
Surely.
Okay, I got one more game in my pack left. All right, okay, we're going with 144,000. I'm surprised you're the only 5-day winner right now, Gary.
Apparently nobody wants to join the TOC, but oh well.
But we're taking the highest 3 winners if we don't have no 5-day winners.
Because the season's almost over.
Yep.
By the way, you want me to tell you who my opponent is?
Yep.
If Robin's awake, I'll give her a shot. I'll give her a shot to play.
Sure.
Okay, Robin is awake. All right, and what number do you want from 1 to 52 to cut the deck?
Let's go with number 10.
Okay, and once the cards come up, we'll give you your $1,000.
All right.
There you go. And your opening card for $1,000, Gary, is a queen.
Ooh. Okay, this is going to sound a little weird, but I like to pay at least half of it lower.
Okay, he's not changing the card. He says $500. Okay, lower than the queen is a 3. You have $1,500 in a 3.
Okay, $1,500, the whole pot, higher than 3.
Okay. $1,500 higher than a 3. No, it's a 2. Out of all the cards.
What?
Out of all the cards to come up, a 2 has popped up. But we give you $1,000, and you brought yourself a great card.
Gotta up it up to the whole pot, higher than the 2.
Okay, everything higher than a 2 is a 6. You have $2,000 in a 6.
1,000 higher.
Okay. $1,000. Higher than a 6? No, it's a 5. Okay, you have $1,000 left, Gary, and a 5.
Alright, might as well. You know what? Just for the heck of it, even though 5's a good card in my opinion. They changed it anyway.
To which number?
Number 2.
Okay, the 5 becomes a 7. You got $1,000 and a 7, Gary.
$500 higher than a 7.
Okay. $500 higher than a 7. It's a jack. Okay. You have $1,500, Gary. You want to keep that jack?
No, thank you.
Okay. What do you want to change it to?
Number 3.
Okay, hopefully this is a good change. The jack becomes a 2!
That's more like it. Let's get the whole money amount higher than 2, please.
Okay, this is for $3,000 higher than a 2. Yeah, you deserve that.
Alright.
Those were some tough cards. Okay, with the $2,000 you have won earlier, Gary, you're up to $5,000. And we're going to do one more game. And we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll have Robin join us to play Card Sharks. Don't go away.